So, both the group in the north and Freya to the south has received an emergency SOS from Outpost Beta,
Cool.
and they're
Well,
racing.
Freya would immediately respond to that, so she would be making her way to Outpost Beta.
Yes, leaving
Makes
her
sense.
passenger there.
Yeah.
What that means, everyone else will have to find out later.
I was about to ask.
You head up north, and you four head west southwest. See, technically, you are closer up there, so I'm gonna let you arrive first. You arrive at the scene near Outpost Beta, where you can see that there has clearly been battles in the area. You can see Outpost Beta on top of a cliff face just a bit south of you.
What's the easiest way up there?
Probably just the stairs.
Okay. As it is. Unless anybody else has got a better idea or something. I sort of glance towards Yuki and say, if you can make a water dragon, now would be a great time to reveal it.
I'm sorry.
As you walk towards the stairs, you see multiple fallen soldiers.
Wonder what's happened here.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. Alright, do I see any of them still breathing? Or...
They all, like, the wounds are to the point where even if they were breathing, they're dead.
Okay. Nothing. We need to do what we can to stop this from getting any worse.
Most of them seem to have large holes basically blown through their bodies.
I could have done this.
Do the exit wounds look larger than the entry wounds?
No.
Okay.
It's almost as if someone took like a drill or something or a spike and just hammered it in.
Okay, it's not like a projectile kind of.
Is that...
gored by something.
We should be careful.
I'd like to do a perception.
Yes, Kai, do a perception. You are perceptive enough to hear a faint sound in the distance. It's like a humming almost.
Motion in that direction and
Kind of sounds like a... Kind of a mix between like a... Kind of like a mix between like a very... like some sort of... it's a mix between like some sort of like air current and like an air fan or something, and the growl of an engine almost, kind of in between those.
does it sound like a familiar sound?
Not really.
Okay. That's coming from towards the outpost?
It's coming from the west of the outpost.
Okay. Like some kind of vehicle over there.
That's curious.
We should look at...
Investigate.
Yeah, but let's be careful. Whatever caused his wounds could easily still be around.
The sound becomes louder.
Anything above me?
No, but it seems the sound is steadily growing louder as if it's approaching you.
Anything
Doesn't-
below me?
No?
Okay.
Does it sound like it's approaching fast?
Yeah, somewhat.
Do another perception check.
You notice that over on the horizon line to the west, you see a group of malefics coming over. Among them, a type of malefic you haven't seen before.
I've got an unidentified malefic over there.
How many of them does it look like there are? They're the new ones.
It's hard to really tell.
Can't tell, but there's many.
Dear.
It seems to be mixed in with malefic raptors.
I turn to Yuki and say, "What's the range on your air projectiles?"
What is the range?
I mean, if you were to send a projectile of pressurized air, roughly how far would it travel?
Probably not that far.
No.
Okay. Nothing we can do until they get closer then. Shame.
Or if we get closer.
I prefer to stay near the outpost, I think. Like, if there's any soldiers still stationed there.
Engage as they are approaching.
God, I hate them. Are these the D6 or D8? Or will you not say?
These, I won't say.
Okay.
On the enemy side. Oh. Okay, in descending order, still us first as usual. Stella, skill turn.
Let's see. Can I like perception check the wasps without like wasting a turn? Or
No.
do I have to spend a turn? Okay.
It does seem
Because
like this is
that's
kind of the advanced party, and there is another wave coming afterwards.
Okay, and these guys are within like attack range now.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Okay, I'll use electric lunge on the raptor here, which is. These guys have defense now.
So that
Yes.
is how much
I
damage?
mean, it's not minus 25 yet, so it's still 4 damage, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. It's taken out regardless. Okay, so that 2. And then I will use blue flame on the raptor up here.
Only taking out raptors? Okay.
Yes, because we have someone with ranged attacks in our party, and if these wasps which look pretty deadly and are on their variables, it would be more sensible, I think, to attack them from range.
Okay.
At least to start with, until we can figure them out. I don't want to like go in for an attack only to find myself with a hole blown through my face.
Yuki, skill turn.
Yes. I will use mental.
As you can see, I have now linked your skills properly.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Did you use Meso or Genso?
Mason.
Okay, so that is the let's see, that's drive gain, yes.
Yeah.
So that's one. Koji skill turn.
Coin flip.
Coin flip, and you're using it in Koji mode.
Yes.
Okay. You defense for 2 turns.
And that affects all of us others as well.
Yes.
Sadly, I have 0 defense. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, well.
Kai skill turn. Also use your cooldown, Koji.
Debilitated presence.
Debilitating presence on Joseph the gain thrill
Gives me
of battle
battle. Actually, this one.
turns.
Yep.
Okay. Attack turn, Stella.
Let's try one of these raptors, the one in the middle. That's 1 damage to the middle raptor.
Yuki attack turn.
Yes, I will attack the bottom right wasp.
1 damage.
2, because it's multi-tag.
Yes, okay, 2.
Is there any reaction when the wasp is hit?
It just dies.
Okay. So it definitely range attacks are definitely safe at least.
Koji attack turn.
I'll probably just move over here and stay.
Okay. Kai attack turn.
Punch the raptor in the face.
You punch a bird in the face.
Oh god.
Yes, and gain 1 drive.
How could you?
Enemy attack turn, or then
And they're taunted. Oh,
yes, this bird is going to attack you for 1 damage.
game 1 drive.
And this wasp is going to target you.
Final sting! Oh my god.
Please no.
And
Is it? Don't be.
Oh.
Stella attack skill turn.
What did the wasp just do?
Give itself 10 drive charge.
What's the icon on myself?
Target.
Okay.
Your
So
target.
it has final sting then.
I guess we can.
Or something to that
I
effect.
guess this would be a more appropriate marker.
Okay.
Mark,
Am I
is that-
poison or is this something?
You're
like-
targeted.
I'm targeted. Okay.
I can't do anything with my skills this
And
turn.
Those, and then also down duration 1 on yours of that, and 1 duration down on your
Coin flips down to
defense.
1, yeah.
And
Does that
yours.
class is it attacking me?
No,
Okay.
because it hasn't done any damage. Let's see. So see who has skills. Kai skill turn. Koji skill turn first. No, you have used
Well-
cone flip.
Yeah, it's.
You can swap if you want.
No, I don't want to.
Then Kai skill turn.
I don't have any skills I want to use.
Okay. Then it's Stella attack turn.
Seeing the wasp target Kai, I will go and attack that. And just instantly deads this.
Gain 2 drive charge as well.
Oh yes, of course.
And Kai is no longer targeted. As you finish that wave,
Oh,
There's still a raptor left.
oh yeah, there's a raptor left. Okay, Yuki
we
attack turn.
didn't even notice.
I'll attack that.
It could just be. I also used to say as character having like a small creature next to it now. That's 1 attack. So 1
I
damage.
just call out and just say, I'll handle this one.
Cody, attack turn.
I'll skip.
Kai, attack turn.
Yep, so I'll attack.
You attack the bird, gain 1 drive charge as you punch another bird. You now have 2 malefic beaks in your hands, respectively.
How much are they worth?
Nothing, because they're disintegrate.
God damn it.
I smell them.
As you finish that wave of enemies, you can hear the next wave of enemies incoming.
Hmm.
This time there seems to be more malefic drones in the group.
My.
Just move you a bit so that I don't reveal the wrong thing. However, as the new group of enemies appear, you also hear a slight humming sound that is a bit on a different frequency this time.
Oh no.
And on the horizon, you see approaching Freya can now engage.
Okay. What am I actually fucking rolling for engage?
Click on your character and then engage at the top.
Right.
Let's see.
It puts you on the turn counter.
And if I remember rightly, low initiative is bad.
Yeah, it's based on your speed, so I'm faster than you, so I go before you.
Okay. Well, Freya's still approaching at this point, so fuck it.
Fair enough.
That's yeah, makes sense as well.
Well then, still a skill turn.
I get my skills back.
And these durations go out. And let's see, done, and you have 1 turn left on this. Well, then it's Yuki's skill turn.
Yes. See. Do I want? I guess I see Prey approaching.
Yes.
I will say, oh, there you are. Well, let's see. Since we've already been at this for a while, I thought I could give you a head start. So, Renzo on Freya.
Yes, and you're using Meso.
Yes.
Right. What does that do?
Gives you +6 drive charge instantly.
Oh wow. Okay. That's amazing.
Well then, Freya, your skill turn.
I will use standby. If I remember right, standby's my
Yeah, it gives you 2.
standby. Yeah, standby's my charge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I will hold off and we'll spin.
Yes.
That just makes sense.
God,
Koji, skill turn.
Coin flip again.
Coin flip is 2 out of 3.
Okay. Yeah, I'll...
Do you flip or not?
No, I don't.
Okay. Kai, skill turn.
Not using skills yet.
You have crushing might.
I don't think it does anything
Yes,
without
but
stacks.
it does 1 speed.
Yeah.
I want to save it.
Yeah, fair. Okay then it's attack turn. Stella.
Seeing how, as far as I can tell, they don't have any sort of counterattack, I will basic attack the nearest drone.
1 damage.
It's 1 hit.
Yes.
Yuki attack turn.
Yes. I will attack the one. Well, to the left of Kai on the map. But that's
Okay.
it's right. That one.
1 damage.
Yes.
Freya attack turn.
I will attack the big wolf. Is it a wolf? It looks like a wolf. The one with
It's
one
some
elf in front
sort of it's some sort of nimble, agile, four-legged, mammal-based.
Thing. Doggo.
I will attack the doggle-looking thing.
Good grief.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it's called. It's not called a doggle thing.
Has 4 limbs and a tail. It's clearly a cow.
It's a bull.
It's well, if you stand it up on its hind legs, it's a featherless biped, so
Good
technically
grief.
counts as a man. I don't know.
Alright, so
That's a
attack
big
and
nugget.
target it. Yeah.
Yes.
Just click, click yourself, click attack, and then click on the thingy majiggy.
Yes. So that's 2 damage. And no multi-attack,
Awesome.
so yes, 2 damage and you
Oh
gain
god,
1
those things have a lot of speed.
Yeah.
It's almost it's more than me.
That was a bloody 99 you rolled.
Yeah, I know.
Well then, Koji attack turn.
I'll just swing at this wasp right here.
Okay. They're called malefic drones, not wasps.
Yeah, but they look like wasps, so...
I mean, drone is they're based on drones, like the animal type, the insect type. 1 damage.
Got to Google this up now.
I think it's more of a hornet, in my opinion.
If anything, yeah.
Hmm.
But they like the idea behind them is worker drones.
Oh, it's a knight, it's an ant, and it's nuptial flight.
Good grief. Kai attack turn.
You have a choice of 3.
I have a choice of anything I want.
You do.
You know, he has a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
I know,
11,
but like 3 of them were like.
12, 13
One
if he
health,
wants.
so- Yeah, that's true.
Eat dead.
How did you do the wee circle glowy thing again?
Just left click.
Hold left click on the location.
Yes, you
right.
do. 1.
Yeah, you get drive if you smack it.
How much?
1.
One for
Okay.
attack. Nimu gets 2, but you get 1.
Enemy attack turn.
Yeah.
There goes.
This is very ominous.
And
That's that final sting.
I know, but it's very
Sorry,
ominous.
this one that you attacks back and deals 1 damage.
That doesn't look like the name it says it is. In the chat log.
No, but that's just because everything I use attack on has.
I know. I just find it funny that that's what it says.
I mean, I can go back to that if that's better.
No,
Yes.
it's not. I mean, you may as well use that as your default for enemies.
There we go, and you take an attack as well, Kai.
Yeah, that takes me to 1 power breach because I've taken 2
Yes,
damage.
because you've taken 2 damage total. Okay, Stella, skill turn.
Let's see then. How many of these can we kill today?
Anything on 1
That's-
health can be taken
that's
out of
one.
attack round.
because I'm attacking that one there with electric lunge. And I'll attack this one down here with the drone there with blue flame.
Okay.
Easy enough.
Yuki skill turn.
Yes. Let's see. Guess I'll use Genzo.
Okay, evasion.
Yes.
Go. Freya skill turn.
Skipper.
Okay. Koji skill turn. You can now cone flip again.
Yeah, coin flip Koji mode.
Okay. Reduce your cooldown to 0. While I grab the shield. You should be able to change the cooldown, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says so you should be able to control the cooldown.
Like this, or
Yeah.
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 okay.
Your dangerous
Just
game
hit-
should be 1 of 1 as well. Right?
Set its HP to no, dangerous game can be used like more than once per turn.
It's 0 out
So
of
it's-
0 cooldown. It literally has a flip-flop whenever.
Infinite use.
I mean, it
imagining-
costs capacity every time you do it still.
Yeah, but I'm just imagining what's it? Melee wave dashing, where like he turns one way and his Koji turns the other way, and his meme just does this like 5 times in a second.
Okay, so that's then it's Kai skill turn.
Debilitating's back, yeah.
Which I will use. Again.
Alright.
So that gives me 2 rounds of that. And then I will also use Crushing Might on this Waspy,
Okay.
so he gets
Which
1 speed reduction.
1 then. There.
Just to kind of see if we can increase the chance of a double attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Attack turn then, Stella.
Look at Kai and say, you want that wasp that you just marked, or should I take it?
It's all yours.
Gladly. No, that wouldn't be it even with that, so just 1 damage.
Yes.
It's worth a try.
Was.
Yuki attack turn.
You want to find out, buddy?
I mean, at this rate, you ain't gonna get stung because somebody's taunting.
I will. Let's see.
They all keep their targets from previous turn because they targeted
Okay.
when they activated it.
We don't know who they're targeting though, so
They targeted whoever was close at the time, so this one is targeting Koji and all the other ones are targeting Kai.
Oh dear.
That sounds like a problem.
well, I'm a blue mage and I need to learn this spell. So
Okay. Yes, that's a no. Freya attack turn.
I continue to attack the guy in front of me.
Okay,
That attack input.
it's enough to kill it
Yeah.
as you grind
And
it
I've got
down
enough.
again.
And I'm full charge.
Yes.
Nice.
Koji attack turn.
I'll just attack
Do you help
Same
Kai
guy
or
again.
deal with the one in front of you?
the one in front of me.
Okay.
oh, that's a shame. Waste of a multi-attack, but oh well.
I'm just imagining like Koji looks around wondering where to put his second attack and then just stabs the ground with his umbrella.
Yeah, you gain 1 drive charge because the second attack was not commenced. Kai attack turn.
Okay, I will attack this one. It's on 1 health.
And you attack it twice.
I don't roll high multi-attack very often, so I wasn't expecting that.
Nope.
Well, we know what's going to happen now.
So enemy
I'm
attack
gonna get
turn.
a lot of power breach.
Enemy attack turn. Enemy attack turn.
I mean, Yuki will be observing very much as
So this one is going to attack
Yeah.
after consuming its entire stock. Then attack. No damage reduction. You take 10 damage.
Okay, so I go to 0, but I also get 5 power breach. I immediately go to 6.
Do you instantly get to full if you just die, or?
No,
No,
just-
it's
Yes.
because it's 1 power breach for every 2 damage. I took
Oh, yeah,
10
of course.
damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
If that works, does the damage still apply as 10, or does it count as
it's
7?
the amount of HP you lose.
So 7, so I haven't.
You've got 5, I think.
I was on 1, and then I've lost, so 4.
And I think you took 1 damage at some point beforehand as
No, that
well.
was
So
already factored in for my first power breach.
Yeah.
okay.
Would have been hit 3 times.
And then this one is going to attack Stella.
well.
Hmm. And you are bloody lucky.
I gain
He rolled a
charge.
1.
You take 1 damage.
Damage.
Oh.
Stella skill turn.
Get these back to 1 and nothing.
You've taken 1 damage also.
Yep, I'll fix that.
Yuki skill turn. Nothing.
Well, I can't.
Freya skill turn.
Skip.
Yes, good choice.
Yeah, I've got to skip because then I wanted to drive and then use wheel spin next turn.
Yes.
Your engine gets +1 though, so yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll also have engine access next turn as well.
Yep.
Okay, Koji skill turn.
And skip 2.
Okay, add 1 to your cone flip. Kai doesn't have one. Stella attack turn.
I'll go for the drone. Shit.
You stab it and then rip its bottom part off. Yuki, action turn.
I will.
Also, this one is
do
down
a
to-
manipulation check on Kai.
Yes, also this is down to 2 and
Yes.
this is down to 1. That is not a pass.
Yes, I think not.
Okay, let's see. Freya, attack turn.
Yeah. Oh no, I will activate drive.
Okay,
Yeah, so I go down to 0.
and then you get guaranteed triple attack for your next thingy.
And I do that.
There we go. So, Freya jumps off her motorbike, grabs the a little handle on the bottom of it, as well as apparently a handle like just in front of the seat. The motorcycle is then ripped apart in 2, and the wheels open up to reveal blades.
Oh, that's curious.
Koji, action turn.
I'll just attack the beast.
Okay. 1 damage.
I just imagine that this stalker thing is just like staring at this like crazy woman who just has chainsaw arms now and just gets smacked in the side of the head with an umbrella.
Good grief. Let's see. Kai has not, so he gets 1 counter. You've already done that, I see.
Yeah.
Enemy turn. One is going to attack Koji. Let's see. 1 damage to you.
Also, you're at 3 drive charge now.
As this is going on, though, as you're trying to get Kai back, you hear an ominous sound from up at the outpost. Suddenly, from over by the outpost, you hear what sounds like a creaking noise, like a mechanical creaking almost, in mass.
Hmm.
That doesn't sound good.
Couldn't agree more.
Suddenly, from atop the cliff, you can see shambling their way down the stairs. You see something that troubles you. And you get like almost like a churning in your stomach. As what looks like as a couple of things walks towards you. Where with the setting sun behind them, they look almost humanoid in shape, but twisted, contorted, not really moving in a way a human should. Rather
It's the gymnastics team.
they are like their features are sleek and sharp, as if they were artificial. As they get closer to you, the creaking gets louder, and you can see what looks like a robotic body, or like almost like a mannequin, with its right side covered in what seems like malefic essence.
What are those?
Their unsettling walk come to a halt as they start moving towards you. Still a skill turn.
Up to 2. And I just settle into a very, very low stance and just.
Kai is
sort of-
still there also.
Yeah, I know. Just. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not attacking next turn. I can't do a check on my skill turn.
No.
I'm just very, very wary of these. I'm settling into the stance I use when I'm about to spar with Artie.
Alright.
Just prepared for anything.
Yuki skill turn.
Yeah, well, I'm going familiar with this one.
Freya skill turn.
I wonder what skill I'm going to use. I don't know.
I wonder.
Maybe both? Yeah, I'm
Go
going to go
for
with both.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know you're about to take out one of these monstrosities in like a single attack round.
Yeah. So that goes up to 4?
No, it went up to 2. I already added it.
Ah, awesome.
I'm gonna have to find a good. Actually, yeah, this works well as an icon, because I still haven't. I was still looking for a good icon for your the drive effect. So there we go. Cody skill turn.
I'll use Dangerous Game.
Oh god.
Your coin flip is up to 2.
And this switches to an offensive. Actually, no, it's running. It's run out already. Okay. Let's see. Kai doesn't have a skill turn. Attack turn, Stella.
I will do reinforcement check on Kai
You get advantage.
with disadvantage.
Advantage.
Advantage. Okay, because he's taking a turn, I guess.
He gets up with half
Okay.
HP.
So one turn is 10, second turn is 5.
No, it's literally that I'm giving you advantage because of keep making.
Oh, story reasons. Okay.
Yeah. Yuki, attack turn.
Yes. Wow. that case, I will. As well, I will step a bit back, and then I will attack the closest of those new things.
You do 1 damage. And it gains 1 drive charge.
All of them.
Yes.
Well,
All of them gain a drive charge.
Yes.
That is scary.
Cough,
does,
hide mine.
does anything visually happen when that gain drive charge?
No, basically as the malefic arm took the attack.
Oh. Let's see.
Freya, attack turn.
Yeah, let's go maul a bitch. I go up here and I tear this guy a new one.
Okay.
So I attack. Well, automatically do the triple attack, guaranteed.
Yeah, so you have to
Yep.
attack for the damage. There we go, so you deal 1 damage per hit, and it's automatically a triple, and they're all automatically a crit, meaning you do 2 damage per hit. Times 3.
6 damage.
So I do 6 damage total.
Yes.
Hit 3 drive charge.
Yes, you gain 3 drive charge. They also gain 3 drive charge, but this one is now completely. So, first off, what you do is that you run up to it, leap, and slam down your the front side of your motorbike into its face. As it tries to grab you with its other arm, you swing your right one around to basically just chainsaw it off completely.
Nice.
And then you finish by like basically using your both wheels to basically do a front flip while using both wheels as you land.
Nice. So I basically just shred off its other 2 limbs, just like straight down. Nice.
Yes.
And it's dead.
impressive.
And yeah, sure, why not?
Freya's theme song.
Koji, Mimi, I mean, attack turn.
Yeah, I'll just jump over this one and attack it at the same time.
You pole vault with your scythe. Landing next to the newly awakened Kai and deal 1 damage on your way over, gaining 2 drive charge. Kai, attack turn.
Yep. I'll attack the wall.
1 damage.
Yep.
Enemy attack turn. Let's see. This one's gonna attack Kai. 1 damage.
Okay. That puts me on 5 power breach now.
Let me just double check. Yes. This one is going to attack Freya.
Knock him.
Oof.
2 attacks.
Oh, so the 2-4-4, okay.
And it
It's not too
deals 1 + 1, so 2 damage to you. As it claws at you with its arm. The second one is going to run over here. Its malefic arms grabs the stalker,
Oh,
clutches, and the malefic stalker's essence, instead of disintegrating, almost goes into the arm of the thing.
Crap.
Still a skill turn.
That is He's back up.
I just realized this Freya is halfway to another drive already.
Yep. I just yeah, it's great. I like it. I look at the other group and I say, I trust you guys can deal with what's left of the one in front of us, and I will electric lunge the nearest one. It's 3 damage.
3 damage. So down to 2.
And then I will, as I rush past it with this attack, I will dash past Freya and blue flame the other one for another 3 damage.
Nice.
Yuki, skill turn.
And keep running past.
Yes, and well, the Genso runs out,
Yes.
and I will use pencil.
Right. Freya, skill turn. You get 1 cooldown back. To
Yeah, I get 1 charge on both, but that's it.
Koji, skill turn.
Coin flip.
Yes, you get coin flip back and then to 0. 2 turns of attack. Kai, skill turn.
So I'll use debilitating presence, and I will also use crushing might, which should be 5 divided by 2, rounded down to 2. So this one gets its speed lowered by 2.
Alright. Stella, attack turn.
I know what I want to do, but I'm not going to risk it, so I'm simply going to attack the one closest to me on 3 HP.
Alright.
That is
And then
only
20
1
extra,
damage.
so that's not enough. It's 1 damage. Oh, wrong. There. Yuki, attack
Thunder.
turn.
Yes. It's all pigeon. And I will give it to Stella.
Okay. Stella has another attack turn.
There we go then. And look over, you can say thanks for that, and then I stab this one again.
And attack
This time
twice.
it is a multi-attack.
Yoo-hoo!
So it dies.
Freya, attack turn.
I will attack the one with 2 health. Just come around here. Oh no, I can't. Or can I?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Kai's not. Movement isn't really an issue here.
And you got 2 attacks.
2
No,
attacks?
no, you haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
That's my last roll.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I instantly come back out of drive, yeah?
So you get 1 drive charge and you deal 1 damage.
So I go back to normal. Right, that's fine.
Yeah. It's only for the turn you have.
Oh, alright. Okay, cool. So,
Okay, Koji, Mimu, attack turn.
Yeah, I'll just the finishing blow.
As it's being run over by Freya, you basically just jump in, put your scythe around its neck, and then pull. Basically, what's happening is that Freya, you run you on your motorbike, you just drive straight into it, and it's being carried with your bike as it drives in this direction. And Mimu just jumps in front of your bike, jumps into the air, and as you drive past, he just holds out his scythe.
yeah, nice.
It seems to have died off, the threat now. The remaining Malefics kind of are running away. First off, for EXP, you can have 3 D6s and 1 D8 of EXP each of you. All of you are close enough at this point, so you can just have the full values.
That's perfectly enough for my level 6, I think. It is indeed.
So 11.
Both of you then. 11.
What am I rolling?
3d6s and
That's handy.
1d8.
That gives me exactly enough experience to get to 20 of 20, so I'm level 6 now.
Nice.
Yep, same here. If I add 1 to my HP, do I heal 1 as well?
No.
Okay, in that case I will undo that.
So 3d6 is 1d8 for me.
Just have a look, is there anything for...
Nah, and it's not rolled the d8. So 12, and
so
then
it's just a stat game. Okay.
8 and low level.
So you
6,
get
18
bloody
total.
18 EXP on the two there in the late and the end.
Oh god.
How
Yeah.
much health is it per level 2?
1.
Per stat point?
1 per
1
point.
health per stat point.
It's 1 up per stat point, okay.
So 18. Oh, that's a level up.
Yeah.
I've not got any penalty, do I?
Let's see, what do you get?
I'm level 6 at the moment.
Yeah, so level 7 just doesn't do anything, it doesn't give you any points.
Cool. No, I'm saying there's not a penalty on my XP.
No.
Okay. So I'm 14 out of Finglay, and I become a level 7, and I don't get anything at this level?
No, 7, 9, 11, and 17 and 19 are all like empty levels.
There we go. I've
Alright,
increased
okay.
my health by 1 point.
You're now even
I'm just
tank.
trying to think if I actually upgraded my skill the last time. I can't remember.
You don't have. You have. It's. Let's see. What is it?
You started at level 5 I think, so there weren't any
Yeah,
haven't been any skill
you've
points
only
yet.
gotten 1 stat
No.
point. Everything else has been as it
Yeah,
is.
I'm not too sure if I put the stat point in. No,
You
that's
didn't.
the thing.
You didn't. Because my
Ah.
stat point total is 10 at level 6 and yours is 9 at level 6. So you've got 1 more stat point to put in on your character sheet and on your in roll 20.
Ah, right, okay.
You start with 5 plus 6 is 11, right? No.
4 plus 6 is 10.
So, oh yeah, base is 4 plus 6 10.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everyone's drive charges and debuffs go down a bit
A bit or like to 0?
to 0.
God damn it.
Except my health.
Except your power breach, yes.
Yes.
My cooldowns reset.
Yes. Cooldowns are reset as well.
Cool.
Can Renzo keep its plus 1 turn of charge
Nope.
time? God damn it.
And I didn't keep the Pigeon either.
Nope.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I mean, that was you used that on me, I think, didn't you? Or is that the? Oh no, no. The Tajan, reset Tajan itself grants the attack turn, and then Tajan you would have used on me, so against it later.
Cool. So I've still got 1 stat point to spend then.
Yep.
So, okay, well, I'll fling that. I'm debating between attack or defense.
Yeah.
Depends if you want balanced or specialized.
Oh, you know what? I'll go attack. Why not?
Sounds good.
I mean, to be fair,
Right,
you're currently
so-
the highest damage dealing, like the highest consistent damage. So.
Yeah. So I take it the Finglay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll update the attack since that should have been done before the session began.
Yeah.
And I'll charge up my skills so they're where they should be.
Well then, you dealt with these things.
Hmm.
What do you do now?
Everyone alright?
Yeah. Although we
Hopefully-
should probably make our way inside the outpost, see what's going on.
Yeah, hopefully everybody's alright in there.
Yeah.
And so turn to everybody else and say, we good to go?
Hmm.
Claire's looking a little bit haggard, but he says, I'm fine.
Okay, let me know if you need some help. And I guess we'll start at the stairs then.
As you walk up the stairs,
Mimu is typing. I already had the idea of what I think he's about to do. Don't leave us in. Oh god damn it! No.
No.
I thought we could do something much worse than that. Never mind. Sorry for the interruption.
As you make your way up the stairs, you begin to hear the creaking sound again.
Oh no.
No. Your wits about you. There's no telling what's still up there.
Suddenly, as you get up the stairs, a couple of these mannequin malefic thingies fly out of the outpost's entrance, cut in half.
Oh.
As the smoke from the entrance kind of dies down, you see silhouettes of people inside. You see the silhouette of what seems to be... it's hard to tell, but there may be 4 or 5 people inside, it looks like. Do you approach?
Yes, but before I do the mannequins dissipate upon death, or just like the malefic parts?
The malefic parts, yes, but the mannequin parts, not.
Got it.
I want us to check if there's anything inside the mannequin.
No, they seem to be solid metal, basically.
So they're still no fetus.
No. But as the smoke, as I said, dies down, you see this what does indeed look like it's the silhouette of people inside. Suddenly, one of the silhouettes inside begin to speak, as they seem to have noticed that you are standing at the top of the stairs. Who are they? Staying awake in the depths of the night? Arch enemy, the void of light. We need no reasons for doing what is right. Hope you're ready, cause we will bring the fight. Rim Pyo To Sha Kai. Thus your end is nigh. Wait, why only I? Thus your end is nigh. Boku tachi wa Nihon Kenkyū Kai. And you can see that there is 4 students standing there.
Ah,
The music isn't playing for us.
It's working for me.
it is.
Oh, okay, then I'll just refresh my page.
These students being these 4.
Hmm.
I wondered where Tatsuya got his inspiration from.
The person with the sword turns around to the rest of his group and goes, "Why are you even here? I'm the only one of us who fights anyway." Suddenly he gets cut off by someone from behind, hitting him over the head with something. Why must my bro always make such a charade of everything?
I just sort of look at her apologetically and say, "Who tasked you with keeping these fools in check?"
Don't ask me.
I sort of turn to the rest of the group and say, "Well, Mimu and Yuki should recognize the 4 clowns, but the other one over there is Hotaru Kobayashi, head of security."
Yeah.
Don't call us clowns. We are the highly esteemed Nihon Kenkyūkai.
We beat your asses in Tatsuya's campaign. I don't think you are esteemed anything except, well, let's leave it there, shall we?
The woman with a book kind of haughty. Let's take note of that.
I just glare at her.
Anything on your mind lately?
What did you say?
Anything interesting on your minds lately?
Before they can say anything, Hotaru cuts in. If you have time for small talk, we can leave that till later. It seems that no survivors exist.
That point, Kobayashi.
No survivors. Were they torn apart from the inside by these mannequin things?
We don't know, but when we arrived here just before you, probably, the entire place was empty except for these things, and she points towards the mannequin thing.
God. Are there any more inside?
No, none that are still moving, at least. The worrying thing is that they seem to have come from within the outpost.
Oh dear.
I wonder what has happened here.
Pardon me.
The man with the sword kind of... Well, if I were to guess, there is some sort of conspiracy theory we can probably pull from this, but who knows? Maybe it's like that scene in... What was the name of that series again? Keiichi, do you remember that one? The anime with the traitorous military organization? And they continued talking like that for a while.
Kai kind of steps up to Stella and says, do you want to explore inside?
Yeah. I don't... Hotaru knows what she's doing, but the others, I don't trust them to do anything properly. May as well sweep the place.
Yeah, bit worthwhile anyway.
Yeah.
Hotaru kind of... I don't think there's anything left inside, but stay on your guard.
Always.
You three, and she kind of looks at the three non-combat clowns. You head back to the transport. Go to... accompany Professor Black. Show her the thing we saw.
Found something then.
Yeah, sis. This way, he says, and kind of starts walking in through the corridors. As the other three reluctantly follow Hotaru to the transport.
Okay.
You walk kind of through the corridors, and there is an eerily quiet, as you can see clearly what remains of a few soldiers on the ground and remains of the mannequins.
Hmm.
Continue walking.
Yeah.
So does there appear to be a trail of sorts of where the mannequins were heading from within?
Yes, indeed. It seems that they were coming from down in the basement.
As good a place as any, I suppose.
To me, be more correct, they seem to be coming from the code storage.
Why there? Suppose if that's where you're leading us, we'll see when we get down there.
Yes. Just down these stairs, he says as he kind of walks down.
Okay.
And here we are, he says as he stands at the door that's kind of off its hinge slightly. So there's like a small kind of triangular opening between the door and the wall.
Inside then, I guess.
Mm.
Is it like a gap big enough to fit through, or?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll look inside then.
I'll keep guard. He says as he kind of sits down on the staircase next to the door.
Just don't fall asleep.
Oh no, don't worry. And he pulls out his device and flips through what looks like a data, like a archive of like manga, basically.
I steps inside.
As you step inside, you kind of Kai kind of gets like a headache.
Kind of drop my head. So,
You alright?
my head hurts.
Do you want to stay outside?
Oh, it's fine. Are there other places like this in the outposts?
Oh, like cold storages? Or
Yes.
say?
Uh,
Maybe?
yes, but most of them aren't looking like this one.
How does this one look?
This one looks less like a storage room and more like a lab of sorts. There's research
yes.
equipment and tables, tools for working on Magus weaponry.
Clay starts kind of pacing around the room.
That's curious.
This shouldn't exist. Something's wrong. If this isn't...
Just do a perception check.
Yeah, you don't find anything else, really.
Yukio wants to.
As you look around, you don't really see anything in particular. The only thing that seems to still be like online seems to be a very small console next to one of the workstations, one of the research tables.
Okay.
And all that is basically like a completely black screen with like the white flicking square basically telling you to type in something. As if it's waiting on someone to type in something.
Clay steps up to Yuki and says, "Why don't you ask it if it has any secrets?"
Well, I was thinking something else, but well, it's worth a try. And I type, and you tell me improvements.
As you touch the keyboard of it, it kind of flickers to life. And what looks like some sort of admin login prompt is shown up. It seems the password has been saved, but the username field is empty.
Okay.
Strange.
Well,
Why would the username be blank but the password not?
Maybe someone just had a bad memory.
well,
Just thinking, sort of... Who was normally... Does anybody know who was normally stationed at this outpost?
No.
Professor Black, can I try something first?
Of course. Just don't try him too many times, we don't know if...
Yes.
Actually, wait, before you try anything... is it possible to highlight the password, control copy it, and paste it into the username field to see what the password actually is?
Give me a skill check. Yes, it is with advantage.
Me, or...?
Whoever wants to do it.
Okay. I mean, a skill check for pressing Control C and Control V, I guess, so... You know!
The password gets deleted.
Okay, so I'm gonna reverse the order here. Stella, you write in the command to copy text because there isn't like a normal keyboard in that sense. You write in the command to copy text field and then copy the text field for the password and paste it into the username field. It flickers by for a second before Mimu presses a button and deletes it.
I just paste it again.
No, it's no longer in the database.
What did it say when it was up?
It flickered by a single word in all caps. Arc enemy.
No, that's. But no, that. What? That's just a. No, that can't be right.
Well, there goes my trying to put that in the username.
No. You were planning to put that as the username?
Yes.
I mean, we could still try. We
Type
can
it
still.
back in.
Yeah, we can type it back in. We saw it. As I look at Mimu and say, you obviously weren't fast enough if you were trying to sabotage us.
This Kai says what he says. He takes his seat on the floor, still grasping his head.
Kai gets the headache kind of evolves into like almost as if you're hallucinating of something. To Kai, it looks like there's like scientists walking around the room.
Kai kind of looking like somebody here.
No. Freya sits down beside Kai.
The amount of scientists you see kind of dwindles out, and suddenly there is only one scientist remaining in the room. Stands at the console. He types something. He's typing something as you hallucinate this.
I get up and see if I can see what's being typed.
Roll me a perception to see. You can't really make out the entire thing he types. You can only make in the very first part before he presses enter and accesses the console, and he fades away in your hallucinations. But the word you could see he type was what seemed to be a name. The name he typed was Carlos something.
C-A-R-L-O-S?
C-A-R-A-R-L-O-S.
All caps?
No, big C and small letter.
Okay. I just kind of say, Carlos.
And I give a huge gasp.
Username, Carlos. I couldn't see the rest.
Hang on.
No way.
I look at Yuki and say, do you know this person?
When I say the name Carlos, do I...
It seems like a familiar name, but you don't really know why.
Why does that sound familiar?
And, well, I mean, it's worth a try.
Wasn't complete. Couldn't see all of it.
And I,
Sit
is
down
it
again
mind
and
if
further.
I give this a try?
Well, go ahead.
And I type in Carlos Samael.
The console flickers to life and opens up.
Where did that name come from? To you?
Well, she made this. Remember? The second coming of Merlin.
Wait, what the? This is hurting my head. All these.
As you look at the console, the text seems almost indecipherable. It looks like code. It looks like code script, but it's like it's corrupted.
How so?
Part of it is, instead of being tangible letters, some parts are symbols you never imagined even existed, and some are just vomit of letters and and numbers.
Does it all fit on the screen, or is it like a scroll bar or something?
All is on the screen. It's
Um,
in multiple columns.
Do communicators have some sort of camera function?
Yuki's book has, because it can just copy it into a page.
Sort of. This doesn't. Sort of else. Can you make notes of these?
Yes.
Thanks.
Actually,
Riley we met earlier. He's got his master license. He might be able to decipher some of this.
What do you do, Yuki?
yes. Well, I start copying, but actually, as I do that, I say to Ella and to. How do you remember when I showed you this? Let's see, does this look similar? I go to the last page of my book. I try to compare.
It's kind of and kind of not.
Hmm.
There are some similarities, but they're still very different. As you hear a voice from one of the corners of the room. Well, this is truly a intriguing secret.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes. From the shadows steps out a man. Let's see.
Did you follow us here?
I don't know. I was merely feeling like I was called here by something.
How did you even get into the room without... Were you here before we arrived?
Oh, I don't think so. I am quite unsure myself, if I may say so.
How can you be... Like... I just look at him suspiciously.
Well, I suppose I don't really know why I was here to begin with. And so I shall take my leave. And he starts walking out.
Who?
He's already got what he came for.
What do you mean?
Why would he show up and then leave immediately? Unless he already got what he came for. And Kai just kind of puts his head against the wall.
Crap.
Loses his
And
eyes.
I rush off to Kaga quickly.
There's no trace of him.
I turn to, what's his name? Who's sitting outside, and I say, did someone just walk past you, leaving?
No. Nothing has passed since you entered.
And I go back inside and just... Something's very, very wrong here.
Did
I
you
don't
see?
like this place anymore. Kai gets up and leaves.
I look at the other three still in the room and say, yeah. Yuki, once you're done copying that down, we should leave.
Huh.
I want to look around here more, but at the same time, I'm scared of what we might find.
Yuki sort of blinks and, oh, Yeah, that. And starts copying.
As you do, it looks a bit strange, but as you're copying it down, you notice that the data, when summarized on your page, it's almost as if it's forming an image, almost like an ASCII art.
Curious.
It's the shape of like a kind of, it's like a sort of emblem, almost like with an almost kite shield like shape. Once you finish copying, however, you all kind of receive like a very like distorted message because you're down in basically a bunker. Kind of up, babe, up, then me up, go.
I sort of rush outside. Sort of, I hear some of this, and I hear what I think sounds like Biako, and I sort of rush outside and see if I can get a better signal.
I repeat, all remaining survivors at Outpost Beta are to report immediately to Biako.
All right. Is there is this like a thing I can respond to?
No,
Or-
it's just an outgoing message.
Okay. I sort of poke my head back into the room and sort of say, we need to report to Biako. Let's finish up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have followed you when you rushed out.
Okay.
Indeed.
As you head out, you're greeted by a salute by Hotaru. I suppose you've already heard the report. We are to immediately attend a meeting in Byakko.
Yeah.
I've already sent the non-combatants of Shinpachi Nichirin, Keiji Kurogane, and Fumiko Kujo with a transport back to Yamato. Another transport is on its way and will take us to Byakko in the morning.
Alright. So I guess we're camping out here tonight then.
Yes.
I just hope we're safe. Should we hold up inside, or do you think we'd be safer elsewhere?
Not worry, I have made sure that guard duty is sufficiently attended to. As you look down the cliff, you can see a tent, a couple of tents with a campsite. Patrolling the entire perimeter is like a small army of basically what looks like basically stick figure soldiers.
I sort of think for a second and say, your creations?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, that'll keep us safe. And so most others will stay down here tonight then. Make our way to Byakko in the morning.
Okay.
I will pass this information on to Charon as well.
So is this guy's headache still there? Or
No,
is
it's gone
running
now.
left
It's
and-
gone now.
It's gone, okay. Nice to be-
Did you say you contacted Charon then?
Yeah, I sort of messaged our group and sort of explained the situation.
You get a you're answered back with like a understood from Kiernan.
Mm-hmm.
He's also reporting that Artemis is forcibly being held in recovery.
Mhm.
Riley just gives a basically like an emoji of like you know those joke not emojis but ASCII arts of like you know the jokes of like this is Teddy the tank driver etc.
Oh God. Yeah, I know the ones. The YouTube comments were full of them for years.
Yes. Arvin also responds with like I just understood.
Nothing from Vesper.
No answer at all.
Figures.
There is not even like this message has been read.
Probably passed out somewhere. As usual. Well, hopefully she'll see it in the morning.
You spend the night guarded by Hotaru soldiers. Everyone gets up to 3 HP back due to not having to stand guard.
Oh yeah, I put my character sheet out. Hey, I'm back to full health. Nice.
Yay.
Right, I'm gonna very quickly grab a drink. 1 wee second.
Yes.
Go for it.
That puts me at 6. That doesn't put me at full health.
As you wake up, Stella, you've still not received any response from Vesper.
I try and call her comm specifically.
It's just ringing, no answer.
Where was she last? In Yamato?
She was headed west along this path, is the last thing you know.
From Yamato?
Yes.
Okay, so she might be on her way to Byakko or already there. Alright.
You don't know. This was days ago, and you don't know which path she took at this crossing.
I suddenly have a thought and I call Kiernan.
Kiernan kind of answers very hastily. Kind of. Yes, what is it? Is it important? Because there is a bit of an emergency up here as well.
What's happening up there?
Well, let's just say someone has gotten really bored by being stuck in a med bay for 2 days now.
Oh God. That's not quite as important, sadly. Have you heard anything from Vest for the past few days?
Not since she left westward.
Shit. She didn't even read my message last night. I'm worried things happened.
Maybe so. Suddenly you hear the sound of a sword swing and then a shot ringing on the other end of the comm.
You better get back to that.
She just
will you?
hangs up.
Okay. God damn it, Vesper. What the hell are you doing? Anyone awake at this time, or just...
Yeah, probably.
Kai's probably awake. It tends to go there.
You
Okay.
do want to try to ask Clay about yesterday, what happened to him with him, headache and
Sorry, what were you saying?
yeah, that Yuki would well try to talk to Kai, ask him about yesterday.
Kai just says, the headache came when I entered the room. I don't know why. I could see people that weren't there. I could see someone using the console. Silver name. Again, I don't know why. I left the room. Something about it didn't feel pleasant. My headache went as soon as I left. That's it.
That's curious. Thank you for indulging me.
As you kind of all wake up,
a transport arrives to take you to Biako.
I guess we'll just clamber inside then. I'm just nervously fidgeting.
You take the transport and it begins heading south. Let's see, I'm gonna wait for Freya to return.
Okay. It vibrates with anxiety.
Kai's just sitting quietly in the vehicle, but trying to retrace that image of who that person was on the console.
I
So just go for a while.
I'd probably message Ava, not call, just message and ask her if she's heard any word from Vest the past few days.
No response from Vesper.
No response from Vest.
Well, one response, and that is that Arvin received a message from Vesper just a day
When?
ago or so,
Okay, so she's been alive within the past couple of days.
saying that where Vesper said that apparently Outpost Beta was in danger and she was nearby, so she'd head over there.
And nothing since then?
Nope.
God. It's too late to get back there now. Shit. I hope Fred didn't spill coffee again. I would rather if that becomes a recurring thing, that would be a little sad.
I mean, if it becomes a recurring thing, it would become a meme.
Please no. Would Hotaru have worked with Vesper in the past?
Okay, so I'm gonna just continue then until Freya gets back.
Okay.
So you continue along. As you're approaching the crossing, I'll really have to say that Freya kind of seems to remember something and then kind of tell the driver something. Basically driving alongside and knocking on the window.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, you can see that Freya drives off towards Yamato in the crossing.
Okay. I'd sort of ask the driver where they're off to. Where she's off to.
Freya stops roughly like 100 meters or so away.
Mm-hmm.
And then goes off the bike. Walks over
to a patch of tall grass by the roadside.
Mm-hmm.
And pulls out a person that's sleeping in the grass.
Do I recognize this person?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Slings them over the passenger seat of the bike and then continues driving along.
I message the group and tell them the vest is alright. Just drunk and stupid again. She does love to make us worried, I'll say that much.
As the transport arrives in Byakko in the evening, you leave your guest with the transport. And Hotaru then kind of I'll be staying here. You can go and report.
Alright.
You do find it slightly strange that Hotaru, who otherwise is very professional in her work, is not willing to personally go and report.
Something the matter?
Let's just say that I would rather not partake of this conversation.
That's unlike you. Something wrong?
You'll learn soon enough.
Well, before we go, is there any information that we need to know that we don't know yet? That you found? Or...
Kota will come along with you.
Alright.
Kota kind of... really? Do I have to sis? And she gives him a glare that of elderly sibling responsibility.
Okay.
Alright then. And he reluctantly steps off the transport.
Okay, don't worry, I'll keep him safe. Unless he does something stupid, then that's his fault.
As you walk into HQ of Byakko,
Mm-hmm.
you walk through the corridors. As you do, you enter what seems to be like the briefing room.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a long table with multiple chairs.
How long are we talking?
Like conference table.
And sort of sit down on one of the ones, like on one of the long sides, like as far away from the other side of the room as possible. And just wait.
Well, does everyone else sit down as well?
Yes.
Yeah, close.
You all sit down. Do you all sit down far away or closer or in the middle of the table from the other side of the room?
Kai sits with the chair between him and somebody else who's not sat next to people.
Okay. You all sit down. A person walks into the room. He's walking with a very straight, almost as he was marching.
I stand up as I see him enter the room.
At least, Stella would probably recognize him.
If it would be normal to stand at attention, then Kai would do that.
Okay, does everyone else do that as well? Koji, do you stand up?
Nope.
Yuki, do you stand up? I'm gonna guess yes.
We can't hear you if you're talking at the moment.
Yes, I said.
Okay.
Okay.
As Koji isn't standing up, he snaps his fingers, and one of the metallic things flying next to him flies over to Koji and gives you a massive shock.
Oh god.
Attentiveness is A and O of the military. An organization without order will fall apart immediately. Now stand up before I increase the voltage.
Koji just stands up and says, "Well, I'm not sure how much a librarian can do as a military officer."
You're combat trained and thus you are military capable. Thus you have responsibility to behave as such. At ease, he says, and basically sits down himself.
Rapidly sits down.
Yes.
As I've been informed, you at this table, along with a couple of others, are the only remaining survivors of the incident at Outpost Beta yesterday.
Yes, that's correct. We arrived late, but we saw some strange creatures, some metallic mannequins that have been taken over malefic energy. Otaru and Kota here and took care of a lot of them, but no survivors found.
I believe there would not have been that many then, because Miss Kobayashi and my deficiency of a little bro could barely even take care of a basic raptor, so nonetheless some sort of new type of threat, and thus I assumed it was not that big of a threat to begin with. Thus I can conclude that the soldiers posted there was weak or insufficient. I will immediately inform General Lance that we need to reinforce our troops and make the conditions for graduating military academy even harsher.
I stand up and slap my hands on the table. You would simply throw their lives away like that? People died.
Yes, but they did not accomplish their mission, and thus their lives was sacrificed in vain.
These mannequins are a new threat. There's like nothing I've ever seen before. I've never heard anything of anything like them in my time here. We have no idea how powerful or strong they could have been. When we fought them, it seemed that when one of them was damaged, they all seemed to grow stronger. This is not a threat we should take lightly, and I will not allow you to speak of the dead like that.
Maybe you won't, but at least the dead won't matter if I disrespect them or not. If anything,
I sit down.
the only value of their sacrifice was that we now know of these, and know that they can be killed like any other malefic.
What's this? Do I know this person's name, or what is?
No,
what his rank is?
neither you nor Yuki would know.
Do I know what his rank is in the military?
Stella would know. Or you could ask him directly.
Like how? Yeah, I would just say. How should I address you, sir?
First Commissioner of Yamato. You can merely call me by my formal title, which would be Commissioner Kurosawa.
Commissioner Kurosawa, if I may speak.
Yes.
We also encountered a different type of malefic on the way to Genbu. They appeared to be like the typical kind of malefics that we've seen before. However, upon slaying them, they didn't merely dissipate, but instead there was a fetus contained within it.
Yes, I
looks
believe
really-
I read something of the sort in Miss Dunn's report.
And now we have these mannequins, which appear to have come from within Outpost Beta. Not 2 days after that discovery. And Blood Edge's presence in Genbu as well.
Puzzling as it may be, there is not enough information to go on, and thus I would recommend that you all return to your normal duties for the time being.
So we just carry on as normal despite what's happening.
Sufficient and appropriate forces will be assigned to investigate your claims and the reports received of these new threats. However, I will not waste more than necessary military personnel on a hunt in the dark.
I wouldn't say it's a hunt in the dark, but it does make sense not to commit too many forces at this stage. I
And
would agree
point
with that.
me at what the culprit in question would be. See, you cannot. Thus, this is clearly a hunt in the
No,
dark with
wait.
no clues.
No. We found something in Outpost Beta. The cold storage had been converted into a laboratory. Some sort of... I don't know. But it seemed that the Malefics came from within there. And we found something else.
Speak,
I
Professor.
assume you know of the rumors of... Well, I don't like to believe in such things myself, but... Arch enemy?
Merely conspiracy theories with no grounding in reality. Merely
I
the
might
ravings
agree.
of a madman.
Even this time yesterday I might have agreed with you, but after what we saw in there... Something is wrong.
That username, Carlos, somehow.
He kind of turns over. He kind of turns over to a side of the table where a screen pops up. He then types in something. How would you spell that name?
Carlos. Samael.
There exists no person of either military or agricultural importance or even existence in our databases. No such person has ever existed on Cardinal.
What?
He then points at the screen behind him, which is basically a projection of his own screen. As you can see, and you can see clearly that there is like a name before where Carlos should be and a name after where Carlos should be with no gap between.
A pseudonym, perhaps?
Maybe so, but in that case there is indeed still no lead at who the culprit could be. Thus proving my point.
What of that man? Who is there? Does anyone know him?
Yuki and I met him when we were in Genbu. He called himself Kagamiso. I turned to Commission and said, "Does this man appear in your records?" And I spelled the name out.
He does another search. No results.
Then I turned to Yuki and said, "Perhaps you were right. Perhaps it wasn't his name indeed."
Well then, if there is naught else of you to report, then I will assign appropriate troops to the searches and investigations and then bid you return to your normal duties.
Well, if there's nothing else for it, I suppose that's all we can do. by your leave.
As Koji stands up, he's sat with another shock.
He just leaves the room.
All three birds follow you and give you shocks.
I just glare at him and say, let him go.
Allow me to
Everyone's
prove
quite
your
as
point
emotions.
wrong, as the birds basically shock you to be paralyzed so you can't even move, and you're forced to look at the big screen, as he then types in literally a certain number. You see that there is no there is no person identified with that number. Suddenly it pops in a person with that name. Status newly born.
What name is that?
Just the person's name. It's literally he literally is showing you that the record is literally updated as soon as someone is born. It's real time records. Now then, as you can clearly see that I've proven my points. As I said before, return to your duties. At leave.
Yes, Commissioner. And I think, did he just say, give us leave?
What did you say?
Did he give us leave?
Yes,
Is that what
he
you
said at leave.
Okay. Kai will get up and stand at attention then.
So just slides out of her chair and just sort of picks up Koji and just sort of pulls him out of the room with her.
Yuki would go out as well. With a bow.
You leave the room and the headquarters gates to the room kind of closes behind you.
Can't stand people like that.
Kota kind of comes out from that. Imagine living with the guy.
Please don't. Just don't. I'm sorry, but... Never mind.
It's
Why did
not.
you go?
That conversation wasn't a complete waste of time.
I suppose not, but...
His lack of answers were an answer in themselves.
That is true. Yeah, we do at least know a little bit more now. Even if what we know is simply the lack of knowledge.
You do feel that he's probably not taking your leads of arch enemy serious enough, though.
I wouldn't expect him to. Nothing we can really do to convince him. At
But
this
how
stage,
would you?
as he said, we
But
have
how
no
would you
evidence.
investigate it yourself?
Well, the easiest way for Stella would be to ask Tatsuya, given what she's asked him before.
What knowledge do we have backing the matter?
Nothing more than a username and a password for now. Perhaps we could get... Hmm. I thought-
Handbook.
I thought it best not to mention that at the time, I'm afraid.
You kind of hear from behind you someone coming out of a corridor that kind of intersects with yours.
Hmm?
Did someone call?
Who is it?
That's it? I guess.
Yes.
What are you doing in Byakko?
Yes, the usual, you know, stocking up wares and stuff.
Hmm.
I mean, Byakko is the agricultural center. Where else would I get bloody noodles?
Well, I suppose you're right, but what? But well, Couple of things then, since you're showing up at the perfect time. Does the name Carlos Samael
Give
mean
me a
anything to you?
second. He interrupts you mid-sentence.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that this conversation is not going to be suitable for all ears.
Yes, you would be right. Sorry.
Well then, I happen to have a branch storage garage basically around the corner.
Good a place as any.
He walks you over to it. It's literally basically an empty storage building filled with nothing but boxes upon boxes of cup noodles.
Oh, God. Oh, you're back. Hi.
Yeah, but I was back for a while, but I didn't want to interrupt since you were penguin, so I was just listening to see where you were at.
Yeah.
That's fair. What time? What roughly? When did you get back? Like.
6 or 7 minutes ago, so just
Okay.
before 3.
Okay. So,
when you were just about to finish off the debrief and stuff, it was just
Okay.
like,
basically, as we were on the way to Biako, you stopped off and picked up some unconscious person,
right, cool, awesome.
who happened to be the person I was looking for.
Convenient that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I guess we're in the cup noodle place now.
Yes, you're in a garage with literally nothing but boxes of cup ramen.
Right then. Since we're here and probably the safest place to have this conversation, I can ask the question now.
Go ahead, he says as he kind of just put his cane into the ground. It then unfolds into Mega's form and then suddenly turns into a chair, which he sits down in.
Username: Carlos Samael. Password: archenemy. Ring any bells with you?
Can't say I completely recognize it, but can't say it's unfamiliar either.
I sort of glance at Yuki at the word unfamiliar, sort of, do tell, if you're able to. Sort of, with an underlying tone that sort of...
From
reminds me
your
of the previous
eagerness to find out this information, and that you willingly called me out on this, which I feel you would be reluctant to do unless it was important.
Indeed.
I'm guessing this has to do with what happened up north.
Yes, we found something beneath Outpost Beta.
Yes. You mentioned archenemy.
Hmm.
Well, I can't say for sure, but the easiest way if you want to figure out anything if they were even existing to begin with would be to follow the rumors, I guess.
Perhaps, but...
Accordingly, they're the only people, as far as I know in history, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Let's see. If I remember, the rumor says that the only people who were close to discovering their secrets was Team Aegis back in the day.
Hmm.
Though I guess getting a word out of Lance wouldn't be the easiest.
Not the easiest, no, but...
But if you mention Carlos,
I doubt as much. But I may have just the ticket for you.
oh,
I may have just the ticket. He then kind of leans forward. You remember that delivery I asked for you a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah. Went a bit wrong, but we got it in the end.
Did you know who you were delivering to?
No.
So you didn't figure that one out, did you?
I don't like your tone. Speak plainly.
I
Well,
remember it was a woman.
nowadays the woman goes by the name of Amanda. Ring a bell?
Not directly, but I think there's some...
Well, she used to go by another name back in the day. I knew her from back in the academy. Back then her name was Amandine Crowley.
Amandine. Then
No way.
Don't ask me how, but... Well, apparently she survived the fall of Aegis and has been in hiding since then. Since I knew her from back in the academy days, I've made sure to at least make sure she at least stays nutrition and food and stuff, I guess. Though she hasn't been the same since back then.
no. I suppose that makes sense. Hang on, back in the academy, that was nearly 20 years ago though. How old are you? Never asked.
Yeah, I'm only in my 30s.
You look a bit younger, sorry.
I
Take it as a
mean,
compliment.
cup ramen works great.
Sure it does. But we're not here to discuss the merits of the products you sell.
He kind of he's halfway pulling out a box and then puts it back again. Oh.
You can steal my wallet later. But I sort of glance at Yuki, if you wish, if you think it would be good to sort of show the book.
Yeah, well, I suppose you won't tell me anything about this either, but I show him anyway.
Well, I did tell you that I know someone who knows about that.
Well, yeah. Could you...
It just so happens to be the same person.
Ah,
The same person. Then, oh,
well,
Amandine, right.
She is, to be fair, even if she's been disowned since, originally the heiress to the Crowley Institute,
yes.
the foremost mining company when it comes to Reginamore.
Yes. Oh. Back to Yamato again.
Indeed. She may not be willing to help us, but I assume she listens to you, Tatsuya, and everything else.
Don't think she will.
Hmm.
I think if you want to get her to talk, you'll need to, I guess, get her back in a sense.
Back? In what way?
Told you before, didn't I? She just hasn't been the same since the fall of Aegis.
How would we get her back, so to speak?
I guess, in a sense, luring her out. I suppose. I don't know what you want to do to deal with it, but... Well, she's been in a cycle of constant grief and depressions and mourning ever since. The only thing that seems to still make her smile is these. And he puts a box on the ground that's very similar to the one you delivered before.
I did wonder what was in that.
Well, if I open this and you're present, you're gonna hit yourself.
Could be anything with you.
Well, I'll leave if you want to open it or not to you guys to decide. Let's just say that I have a feeling you'll be disillusioned by its secrecy if you do.
Well, as long as it's nothing dangerous, I'll leave it.
I mean, it's something that can really suck you in, that's for sure. It's quite addictive. Once you do one, you'll never get enough of it.
You've been... So it's just struggling sort of whether to take this seriously or not, sort of. Tatsuya, talk sense. I don't want to stab you again just because you make me think of something stupid.
Well, it's your choice if you want to open it or not.
I'll open you up in a second if you don't tell me.
What does the box look like?
It's just a wooden rectangular box.
How does it open? The sliding lid? Or hinge?
Yeah, it's just a hinged lock with like a very simple flick lock.
How it goes to open the box.
Inside you can see, as you open the box, you're greeted by the smell of freshly printed paper.
It's paper, and then just close the box.
So books or something, I guess.
You
Whatever.
opens it.
Yuki opens it, and do you want to remove the arc of paper that's like on top? That's like a dust protector. You open it up and you can see that there is 5 still not out in shop released issues of Macau-Man's Adventures.
You think there's drugs and it just ends up being manga. For goodness sake.
Hey, I mean it. I never lied, did I? It sucks you in, and once you get one, you can't really stop.
Once you get stabbed once, I'm not gonna stop. So don't play tricks like that again, alright? Anyway, so you're saying that just giving her these will, if nothing else, help her a bit? So bribe her with these or something, I don't know.
No, I don't think she'll open up and talk much, but at least she smiles when she sees them. The thing is, back in the day, the reason she joined Aegis to begin with, as far as I remember her telling me, back if it was her first year and before joining Aegis, she said that she wanted to join because they were like the superheroes you see in comic books. She's always kind of looked up to heroes in comics and stuff. And I'm guessing seeing that even heroes can end so badly kind of put a wedge in her system.
Let's see.
So I guess unless you, I don't know, rekindle that admiring of heroism, I doubt she'll ever change back. Can't really do much with just one person. The most I can do is send her comic books to make her at least have some level of enjoyment.
I suppose so, I mean, none of us here are really heroes. I suppose you could write something about our most recent campaign, but even then, that's not really much to go on.
I don't know. Maybe, I guess if some of you got to know her more and maybe you could figure out what exactly it is she's looking for. Subconsciously, that is. I doubt she'll even know it herself.
I suppose so. But I'm not sure how we get closer to her in the first place if she won't even talk to us at all.
Well, I guess these are a good point to start. As well as its contents, of course.
Yes, I suppose so.
Maybe I can get it to open the door.
Maybe. No, if I remember correctly, you've been following the series as well, haven't you? And he looks over to Koji.
Yes, I have.
Well, then at least you would know the ins and outs of the series, so maybe you can small talk with that, I don't know.
I'll see what I can do. I'm not really a big fan of comics.
Well, I doubt anyone else here has any comic taste bigger than yours to begin with.
Fair point.
And if anything, you can at least play both the hero and the villain, he says sarcastically as he stands up. Now, how many boxes do you want to buy?
Of comic books or of ramen?
Ramen, of course.
Get out.
You have cash on you?
Let me see.
I can always
Sure.
ask. I can always ask them to dock your pay and send it over to me.
Sure thing.
I just give Koji a warning eye and say, be very careful here.
That's a 50% increase in monthly salary. He says to himself as he kind of does like a greedy kind of hand rub.
Even when we're being serious, you never fail to just try and turn a profit, damn shopkeeper.
Hey! I'm not being paid by the bloody state like some here. I have to make a living somehow.
I suppose so. Now you mention it like that.
The shopkeeper is there to sell things.
He is.
I mean, if it's any good, I'll buy more later.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. I just probably better if you don't spend it all right now and sort of try a bit first before you spend your entire day's worth. But not my choice to make. I've got enough stored up. If you need bailing out for rent or something, I'll cover you.
Okie
Well then, I guess that's all the questions you had for me, so I'm gonna go back to transporting some of this back to Yamato.
Space for us on the ride back?
Doubt so. He says that he kind of ties a couple of boxes with strings together.
Alright, well, I suppose I'll see you back there at some point anyway.
Yep. He then points at the remote to his roof, and the roof opens up.
I know.
He then ties the strings of boxes to his sword, stands on it, and suddenly he basically ignites a sword, which causes a jet. Basically, it to act the energy blade to act like a jet engine, and he just surfs away.
Okay.
Love showing off. Yeah. I'm assuming Kota was Kota with us during that, by the way.
No, he went back to the transport with Hotaru.
Okay. And I guess Vespa's just knocked out somewhere.
I mean, she's knocked out over the passenger seat of Freya's bike.
Oh, she's still on the seat. Okay. I mean, Freya might want to remove her because I know how drunk. I know how Vespa gets when she's drunk. Like, place her somewhere nearby where she won't throw up all over or something. I don't know.
She seems alright.
Fair point.
As you kind of go out of the storehouse, and kind of said person does kind of wake up from a drunken stupor, kind of. That's one hell of a nice one. Oh, hi Stella.
You had us worried sick, Vess.
Nah, it's only a couple of days.
There was a Outpost Beta was attacked. I thought you died.
Oh right, is that still going on?
No, it finished without you.
Oh. Oh well, then guess I'll party the entire night away. And she kind of stumbles away, kind of halfway, losing balance.
I just turn to the group and say, Vespa off for us, everyone. Just ignore her. Just ignore her. She knows what she's doing, but only when she's sober.
Well then, you spend the night in basically in the military barracks. You get to take some sleeping quarters there. And in the morning you take the transport back to Yamato.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see, they've already... Let's see. They are, both Hotaru and Koda are also on the transport.
Vesper's still out. Biaka then, I guess.
As you make your way, you kind of as you kind of make your way across the path road from Byaku to Yamato, you see something. You see a shadow kind of next to, like over the transport, like passing by the transport.
Hmm.
Do you do anything about this shadow?
Is it like above or is it like to the side?
It
Or
passed by the transport.
I stick my head out the window and sort of look for it, look for the source.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
You see a uncannily large group of malefics approaching from Outpost Beta.
right. From Outpost Beta.
Yes, because there's currently no soldier station there, so there's literally open path to malefic territory.
Crap, we better deal with these. Until we get more forces out of the outpost, then. I don't think it's a good idea to let them run free.
Oh, definitely not.
Well then.
Let's everyone up a bit. There, and then. And for the sake of
I should speed things up.
Let's see if I can out from this then.
Do we see any more of those mannequin things?
no,
Good.
just a large group of malefics.
Alrighty.
Like a really large group of them.
Alright.
Like 70 million.
Fuck, that is a lot.
That's fine, I'll stab him.
14.
Do these guys have experience anymore? I forget.
Nope.
Fuck you.
That's the point. Well then, engage.
Already done. Unless you need me to do it again.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, Tatsuya just flies in as well then.
No.
Oh, you're doing them as well. You're doing the...
Enemies, yes.
Okay.
There. Right. I mean that's it's a toss up, but I'll give you the first action.
Me, like, compared to who?
The enemy.
Oh, alright.
They have 6 speed.
So does that mean I go first or we go first?
You go first as a team.
Okay. Stibbity stab. And these do 4 each, I think, still? Yep, 4 each. The 2 closest ones get destroyed.
These ones then down here.
Yep. Easy game.
Yuki, skill turn.
Maisel.
Also, I need to do this, by the way. I completely forgotten because there we go.
Yeah, don't forget those 2.
Yeah, I'll just do this to make it correct.
Oh, it's Hataru's 5 as well, okay.
See, Yuki. Which one did you use? Did you say Maisel?
Yes.
Okay. Hotaru's turn. And she will construct a soldier. You know, let's just keep the yoke alive. There.
Oh, God.
And this goes down. Also, this one should only be a 1 out of 1. Go. Kota's action. He's gonna skip Freya's skill turn.
Execute both actions.
Okay. Triple and 2 drive. 2, 2.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cody, skill.
I can't use coin flip and dangerous game at the same time, can I?
Let's see, how much capacity do we have?
You have 2 capacities, so you can use them both on the same turn.
Yeah, you can go dangerous game to switch and then coin flip or vice versa.
Yeah, I'll do the first one, dangerous game, and then coin flip.
Okay. So that means it turns into an attack buff.
My attack is still 0. And
That's not shared.
It's not shared, yeah, of course, because he's Mimu now.
Kai skill turn.
I'll use Crushing Might. I'll lower this one by 2.
Okay. Stella attack turn.
Sturdy stab.
On which?
1 attack. The slow one.
Yuki attack turn.
Yeah, I'll attack the slower one as well.
that does
That's
get
enough to
repeated.
multi, so you do 2.
Oh yes.
Let's see, Stella, you didn't multi, did you? No, you didn't.
No, my rate was 43.
Then you get 1 more drive charge.
Eh? Why?
Hotaru is present.
Oh, goody.
Leadership. If no additional attacks are dealt, grant +1 drive charge to attacking ally.
Oh, allies, plural. Okay, got it.
If any ally only hits once, they get +1 drive.
Okay.
Hotaru's turn. He kind of leaps over it and gives it a stab on the way past. And then she gains 2. Notice attack. Go, and then he gets 2 as well. Freya attack turn.
Let's see. I will attack the one closest to me, so this one down here.
Yes.
So that, and then attack, and then that.
And it's a guaranteed triple, so you do 3 times 3 and then 1 1, so you do 5 damage total, which is enough to kill it with only 2 attacks. You get 2 more drive charge.
Okay.
Koji attack turn.
I'll attack the one closest to Kota.
Okay. You attack it for 1, and you gain 3 drive charge.
Oh, fun.
Ah yes.
Oh, so you need to start dealing with your cooldowns. Fix it for you.
Oh,
No, not you, Koji.
yeah.
Kai attack turn.
Yeah, I'll go over here and I'll attack this one.
Okay, that's 1 damage. And you also gain 2. Enemy turn. This one is going to attack Kai, since that was the most recent. You take 1 damage.
Okay.
And then all of these 3 are also gonna attack you.
Okay, so that takes me to 4 power breach.
And you take 1 damage for each of them.
Okay, I've done it.
This one is then going to attack. Let's see. Taru. Let's see, and then she's going to consume one soldier to negate the first attack, and then the second attack of the multi-attack is damage. The last row is not going to attack now. It's the last skill turn.
Get these +1. I'm just gonna. That's it.
Okay.
From me.
Yuki skill turn.
Well, same.
Hotaru skill turn. Construct soldier again. Where is this? There. Koda skill turn, and no one is close to drive yet. Skip. Freya skill turn. Nothing, yes.
Nah, nothing.
Koji skill turn then. You can swap if you want. That's
Oh no. Yeah.
I'll just skip.
Okay. Also, you have one turn left on that, and also your triple has been consumed, and you have 2 turns left on that.
Yes.
Kai skill turn.
I'm not going to use anything.
Okay. Still attack turn.
Stabby stab.
On which?
The one that's here. This one. The one.
Okay.
So that's 6 now. I'm
Yes.
6.
Yes.
Nice.
Yuki attack turn.
Yes. On that one.
Yes.
That should give me 4, right?
Let's see. So you have. Is it doubled or is it? What?
Plus 50% gain, which rounds up to 1.
No. So it's 50% on 2. So that means it's literally 3 exactly. So it's 2 and then 50% extra. So it becomes 3. Okay. Taros. To attack the same one. Also, this one's gonna have 1 damage on it already. 3 and then down 2. Goda's attack. 3. Freya attack turn.
I will attack the closest one again.
Okay.
Attack that one.
With 3 damage just chunked out of it.
Yep.
And you only did 1 attack, so you get 2 drive charge.
2.
Yes.
Hotaru has a passive that increases our drive charge gain.
Ah. Is that just if you only do 1 attack though?
Yes.
Ah, right. Okay. Cool.
Koji attack turn.
Yeah, I'll attack this one.
Alright, you do 1 damage. Because buffing your attack doesn't really do much if you don't have an attack value. Okay, and you gain drive charge. Kai, attack turn.
I'll take this one. All that.
You deal 1 damage. Just enough to kill it. Enemy turn. Twice for 2 damage, so down to 4. One damage to you. Okay. And 2 damage to Freya.
Oh, okay.
And then it's Stella skill turn.
Nothing from me this turn.
Right. Yuki skill turn.
Yes. Renzo on Kai.
Okay.
Cool.
See, and this goes down to 1 turn left. And this goes down to no turn left. Construct soldier again. Let's see. So Kai is currently using that. Do I want to know how useful that would be actually? I mean, it would be funny.
I'm waiting for me. I'm waiting for my drive charge to hit 10. That's all I'll say.
I mean, there are multiple ones that would be really funny for this.
I'm just sad you're not giving us any experience.
Actually, oh, okay, I know what I'm saving it for. Okay, Koda won't use a skill. Freya, a skill turn.
No skills to activate this time.
No, just bump up the count.
So skip.
Koji, skill turn.
Just skip.
Kai, skill turn.
Yeah, I'm not going to use a skill this turn either,
Okay.
because I'll die if I do.
Yes.
Well, no, well, no, yeah, because I can't attack on my attack round if I'm going to use my drive charge. So.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm not going to use difficulty.
Okay then, stead attack turn.
I'm going to attack the one that's on 1 HP over here.
Okay. To drive. Yuki, attack turn.
Yes. Let's attack the one closest to Kai.
Okay, 1 damage.
And
3.
Up to
3
3.
drive.
yes.
There we go. This is gonna be fun.
Yes.
Oh god, no.
I mean, Yuki doesn't. Mattis doesn't know what you know. So.
I know.
Taurus turn. Going to attack this one.
Yes, what you think you've been saying.
1. Then up to 6. Kota's attack. He's going to attack this one that he's already fighting. That's just 1 attack, so up to 4.
Quick question, Tay,
Yes.
regarding mechanics. Resortations grant an ally an immediate attack round. What's the actual skill point cost on that?
I don't remember. What was it? It's quite high, I think.
What did you say?
What was the I'll go and check because I think I have it.
There's no rush. I'm just thinking.
What did you mean?
Like the cost of it, like in terms of like the skill cost in terms of the skill points you have to spend.
Let's see. My notes say it's.
For Resortationists 1.
No, it's 2.
Okay. Good to know.
Was it?
In my notes, it is.
Okay.
And the rest of your starter kit was 1.
Oh, okay.
Or no, wait a second. You started with 6, didn't you?
We all start
Yes,
with 6
it
points,
must have been 3 then, because I don't have the notes for Resotagion in particular, but I have that everything else was 1 point in my notes.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Oh, the first time you gave it to me, it said 1, 2, 2, 1.
Yeah, and I think I changed that afterwards in my notes.
I see.
Okay. I was just having thoughts for the future. But
well,
we can leave this for now. It's Kota's skill turn? Attack turn?
It's Freya's attack turn.
Freya's attack turn.
I will attack. I will attack the one with free health remaining.
Alright. Which means that you'll completely just shred it under your wheel.
Yep, it did.
And you gain 2 drive charge. Koji, attack turn. Or Mimu.
I'll just attack the one closest to Kai.
Okay. do 1 damage, and you gain 3 drive charge. Ty, attack turn.
I activate my drive charge.
Yes.
So just a 0. And I gain 6 turns of. Which one did we use again? This one.
Yeah, it's a grabby hand. Yes.
Grabby hand.
I gain 25% max health.
So that would be 2 extra max health. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't heal that much health, do I? I just gain it as.
No,
extra hit point.
it's like Thrill of Battle for warriors. You do actually gain 2 alpha as well.
So I heal to 5.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's it. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Yes. Enemy attack turn. This one is going to attack. Cody is currently the bigger threat for it, so it's going to attack you. Almost.
Almost.
Well, it deals 2 damage to you.
Yeah, if it had rolled a 100, it could have done. It could have done all 3 hits.
Well, Koji takes 2 damage. 2 damage. This one is 1 attack, 2. The one in the back is too far away. This one is going to attack Stella. 1 damage. And
Okay,
this
I'll
one
do
is
that.
going to attack Freya for 2 damage.
Ooh.
As this is going on, I look to see if there's more Malefics in the distance or not.
No.
God damn it.
Stella, skill turn.
I just crack my knuckles and think, roll, let's go then. And I will blast both of the low health ones with Electric Lunge and Blue Flame. Just destroying them instantly.
Okay. Just the low health ones.
Just the low health ones, yeah.
Okay.
They're only single target skills.
Okay. Yuki.
I will refresh myself.
Yes, refresh Meso. Now the question is, how do I want to do this? Because there's multiple ways I can do this for fun.
There's only one way it can go.
Yeah, I think that way is probably gonna be the more fun way to do this. Okay. Hotaru's turn. It's gonna be create soldier again. 3. Koda's attack turn, or skill turn rather. He's going to activate Copycat Swordplay.
God damn it.
And what that does, well, you'll have to figure out in a bit.
Oh boy.
Freya, skill turn.
Nice.
Oh god, all the bloody options is put that. Also, his target is going to be Stella.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, he's targeting me. Okay. Okay.
I'm just hoping that Yuki knows what I'm thinking.
Right. I'm going to use. Yeah, I'm going to use Wheel Spin, and that's it.
Alright, it's a triple.
Oh no, because that part. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll do that, and then I will attack the one.
Attack turn
Yeah,
is in a
attack
bit.
Yep, need to it. Yeah, need to it.
Koji, skill turn.
It's not going. There's not going to be. There's going to be nothing left of these when I'm done with them.
Oh yeah.
I use coin flip.
Okay, and you're in Mimo form, so that's an attack buff. Kai, skill turn.
Yep, so debilitating presence.
So that gives you thrill.
Yeah. And crushing might. Which is now a speed 5 penalty.
Oh,
and I'll
God.
use this.
Yeah. That one. I know what I'm doing.
Well then, I'm gonna guess.
Taunty.
Yes. Okay then. So, still attack turn.
Wish there were more of these guys, but it's been a while since I let loose. Overtick.
And you get 2 charges.
Do I start with 4 drive in that case?
No, you just start with 2. It's just that
Alrighty.
the amount of charges basically work that way.
Okay.
Oh no, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. 1.
Or do I start with 6 actually?
No,
now
that's
that I
the
think
correct
about
one.
it. 2. Okay. Okay.
Then that
then-
activates copycat swordplay
Mm-hmm.
using no code or anything, literally just physical skill. Coda then basically replicates your overtick,
Mm-hmm.
and as he rushes by, he basically transfers the ether to you, giving you 2 and 2 more drive charge.
And more skill turn?
Actually, no, because now you have 2, so you get 4 now this time, so you go to 6.
And 1 more skill turn off as well?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yuki.
Well, it's all Tijin. Well, Stella,
Yeah.
here you go.
Perfect.
Plus 50, so that's a triple.
And that's just 1 drive charge for each hit.
You only you do all 3 of the attacks, so yeah, that's 1. That's 1 drive charge per attack.
I'm guessing I can't consume my Tijin immediately.
No, you'll have to wait until skill turn.
Yeah.
Hotaru. Going to attack. This one. To 8 and doing 1 damage. Koda has already had his attack turn. Freya, attack turn.
Right, I will attack the one closest to me.
Yes, basically as a rip it another.
Yeah.
that's a
I
triple.
don't trust it. I don't trust it with only 1 HP left. It's like, just get rid of it. Just get rid of it.
I look at you do this and I'm just like, leave some for me, would you?
So you do
Maybe.
3 and then another, so you get 2 drive charge. Koji attack turn.
I'll just attack the weakest one.
Okay. Plus 50, so you attack twice, but there is only 1 HP left on it, so you gain 3 drive charge. And this buff is gone now. Oh, no, it's 1 turn left. There we go. Kai attack turn.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the one on 3 health. Okay, and I gain 2 health. And 2 drive charge.
Okay, let's go down to 2. Then it's enemy turn. This one is going to attack Kai because you're taunting. 1 damage. And this one, another damage. Stella skill turn.
I will electric lunge the weaker one, but I will leave blue flame.
Okay. Let's see. See.
Oh yeah, he gave you the buff, but he still gets the effect, so he actually has 2 cooldown now. There we go.
Oh, fun.
Yuki, skill turn.
I will consume my Tejan.
Okay. And you're currently on Meso.
Yes.
Okay.
So now Koji gains even more drive charge per single
Ah,
attack.
good grief.
He gains 4 per single attack. Or Mimu does at least.
Increase drive go by 50%. Oh.
Uh,
That means we get 4 drive per attack if we only attack once.
basically.
Yeah.
Kota has attack, skill turn.
And how much stats would I get from this?
Okay, let's. I mean, we can count this if we want. Okay, so it's gonna be Freya, Koji, and Kai respectively. Do your skill turns while I calculate the stats.
I don't have any skills to use, so that's.
Let's see. So that's
For what? The stat bonuses for Tajin?
yes.
The
Oh, okay.
Tome ISO.
1.
Oh, Yuki's now stat
5.
monster.
And let's see. So that's yours. But then we have 006. Then we have 312. 312. Then we have 022. And then Kai is at 101, so that adds up to 4 divided by 4. So plus 1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
3 divided by 4, that evens out to plus 1 when rounded down. And then we have 6 plus 2 plus 2, that's 8, 10, 11 divided by 4, so that's plus 2. So you get plus 1 strength attack, plus 1 defense, and plus 2 speed. And I'll add them to you right now, so you go up to 7, 1, and 2. There you go.
Yeah, because you can have maximums for like your stats, so you can like change them manually while keeping the original values. It's good.
Yes. Okay then. Skill turn's done. So attack turn, Stella.
I just look at everyone else and just say, "Leave this one to me," and I overtake again.
Good grief.
And now that I'm at 3 stacks,
Yes, you get 6 per time.
there we go.
Yuki attack turn.
Well, yeah. If I'm... I'm leaving it. Then for Stella.
Okay. Let's see. Gonna skip and skip. Freya attack turn.
AFK.
Freya, you here?
Oh! Fuck's sake.
You were muted.
Yeah, yeah, I accidentally muted because I coughed. I'll skip for Stella.
Alright. Koji attack turn. Mimu, I mean.
I think I'm gonna use the drive charge.
God. Oh, the annoyance this must be.
Well, I get. And this is where we get to the interaction I've been dreading.
Yes. And everyone has a lot of charge currently, except Mimu, except Yuki, basically.
Wait, what?
So this is something that Stella's been dreading for a while because Stella's known about this, but
You can change the music now, by the way.
yeah.
So this is the perfectly appropriate time for it.
So what do you do, Mimu?
It's showtime.
Well then, you hoist your scythe above your head, and suddenly you begin to drain energy from all your allies. Let's see, so everyone except Yuki has 2. So then, so that is 2 from Stella, so you're down to 4. 2 from Kai, so you're down to 2.
Yeah.
Taro goes down to 6. Kota down to 2. Freya down to 8.
That was 10 overall. He stays exactly.
By 2, so that's-
He stays exactly where he is. Koji stays exactly at 10 drive charge.
And then you deal, let's see, so that was 5 different allies. So you deal 2 plus 5, let's see, 2 plus 5 divided by 2 sub 2.
should be 6.
4 damage.
I thought I had a plus 4.
2
It's,
plus
it's-
x divided by 2.
Yeah,
Five allies. 5 allies divided by 2 is
5 times 2 is
2.5.
10, plus 2 is 12, divided by 2 is 6.
No,
No,
it's
it's,
not based on the amount of drive, but the amount of allies.
Yeah. Can I kick his scythe until it goes into the ground?
No. You did 4 damage as you basically swing your scythe around, and the energy you've gathered up in it basically unleashes like a circular shockwave around you, disintegrating the Malefic.
Stealing my kill, are you?
I'm not gonna let you have all the glory.
I'm not gonna let you have any.
We'll see about that.
No, we won't. And I bluebird him. Blue flame him.
And that's where we end the session.
Cool.
Okay. Koji's at 0 HP.
You used
Actually-
a skill during an attack turn, you can't do that.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, fair point.
And if you're gonna attack an ally, you'll have to attack Kai because he's currently taunting.
Yeah, taunting, yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit. I never mind that. I got a multi-attack rate of 147 too. What the heck?
I mean, imagine what Matt is, or what Yuki is currently getting if he were to attack someone with 0
a
speed.
lot of stat. Yeah.
I mean, let me just borrow you.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Speedy. 7 speed. Dear lord. Yeah, that's good. That's a lot of speed.
Well then.
Right, I'm gonna have to dash because I've got some things I want to do before raid, so I will
Yes.
see you guys.
But at least we can now see.
Dookies.
At least now we can see that since everyone is now above level 5, where it's intended to basically be like early game levels or entering mid game, we can now see that there is indeed a much more frequent usage of drives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh